5 months this year, every single month I made a million a month from my
This is Iman Gadzhi, the 24-year-old who went from poverty, being raised in a single-parent home, to making millions of dollars per month while being known on YouTube as the marketing agency guru.
And I actually dropped out of high school at the age of 17 to support me and my mom financially by building my online marketing agency.
I made my first $1 million when I was 18 years old, and every single year I have grown my income since then.
But is there a dark truth to Iman's agency success that he's not telling us? Is he just a fraud and what he's teaching is all just a big scam? And most importantly, what is the secret formula to how he really made his wealth so that you can steal it? Oh yeah, we're coming for you, Iman. Now, over the past few years, Iman has really blown up and become known as the marketing agency guru here on YouTube.
This is the hottest opportunity online today.
social media marketing agency.
And 7 years later, if I was to lose it all,
I would start an agency once again.
One of the easiest businesses, dare I say even the easiest business to make $1 million a year in profit.
Okay, so he definitely seems to be hyping up this agency business model, but here's where things get interesting. Here on his website for his agency, IAG Media, you can see he has all these call to action buttons that don't actually go to anything. When I click these, nothing actually happens. I don't know, something smells funny here.
And it is not just Mac's dirty socks.
Hang on, let's just real quick.
ladies and gentlemen, this video is not clickbait. On the 6-year anniversary of signing my first client back in August of 2016, I'm shutting my agency down.
So why is he known as the agency guru if he doesn't even run this business anymore? And how exactly does this play into his master strategy to making his millions? Let's dive back into the agency in just a minute. But first, I got something else I need to check out.
You know, something like the Good Life Eatery, that's like 15 pounds. I can't pay 15 pounds for that at this point. That's not something I can afford.
I mean, it seems like he's been posting for quite a few years at this point, and he's got stuff ranging from all kinds of topics, dating all the way back as far as 2016. He's basically been documenting every step of his journey.
You can see on my YouTube literally everything from like when I was making fitness videos of like, okay, this is what I'm doing right now in the gym, and here's the book that I'm reading this week.
And then eventually that led me on to picking up a camera and learning how to work a camera. And I started doing freelance photo video stuff for people. And then that turned into having an agency, a creative agency. And that was great. And that helped me hit my first, $20,000, $30,000 a month. 2017, early 2018, I transitioned into having an advertising agency.
While he was growing this agency, he was documenting all this on his YouTube channel, and this is kind of what started getting him his first initial buzz. This kind of labeled him as that agency guy here on YouTube. Now, this is most likely when you and I first discovered Iman and really started to see him pop up in the finance YouTube space.
In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to start social media marketing, close another client, as I said, $10,000 upfront. My agency did $82,823 last month.
As he started to find some success with the agency work, people became more and more curious as to how he was doing it. This is where Iman saw a pretty big opportunity.
Because I had all that, obviously everyone was asking, how do you do this?
On February 1st, 2018, Iman launched his first version of his course called 6-Figure SMMA. Here in this course, he would teach you how to build your own agency to grow it to 6 figures, just as he had done. As the course started to gain a few students in it, he realized this is the community and space he really wanted to kind of grow in.
That's why eventually in tail end of 2019, early 2020, I launched a company called Grow Your Agency, specifically for agency owners.
This is when he rebranded his course from 6-Figure SMMA to Agency Navigator. Along with the rebrand, he also introduced a new course called Agency Incubator. Now, in this process of building out Grow Your Agency and building these courses, he obviously is just pumping out YouTube content. This audience on YouTube grows very quickly because the thing that he's teaching is a very in-demand, high-value skill. This in turn leads to a lot of course sales for Iman. So while his income is growing from all these course sales, so is his reputation of being known as this social media marketing agency guy. But the ironic thing here is he kind of was already moving on to his next business venture or his next money-making method, which was the e-learning space and selling courses online. And he's not talking about this stuff nearly as much on his YouTube channel as he is agency stuff. But needless to say, he was definitely finding some success with this business model.
Grow Your Agency pulled in exactly $150,424 last month.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. These numbers are definitely growing and this is making a lot more sense, but there's still a missing piece here. Something that Iman was about to soon discover.
5 months this year, every single month I made a million a month from my
So what the heck was this thing that Iman discovered that launched him from 6 figures per month all the way up to that 7-figure per month mark? Well, as Iman's YouTube channel continued to grow and bring more and more students in to grow your agency, Iman realized he was leaving some pretty serious money on the table here.
Because I realized like I'm telling people to use softwares that I thought were inferior, and I'm sending some of these softwares hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in business.
This is when Iman had his major epiphany and decided to steal a page out of Russell Brunson's book from the ClickFunnels business model.
What ClickFunnels did is they got paid to get a customer. As you know, with pretty much every single business or every single career path, you're gonna need software. So they get people in and, let's say it's even a $12 book. Someone buys a $12 book, but now they have a paying customer who then uses the software. That's exactly what I did. I had my e-learning business. You get paid on the front end because agency is the model that worked for me. And on the back end, what solution are they gonna use? It was agency flow.
So in late 2021, Iman partners with this guy right here.
My name is Pierre-Antoine, and I'm the co-founder of Agency Flow.
And together they build and launch their first software company, Agency Flow. Now this combo right here was the power combo that Iman needed, and by 2022, his business launched into new levels of success.
Usually on any month, it'll be anywhere from 100 to 300K a month profit.
Do around like 1.5 million a month at the moment.
So now he's being seen as this marketing agency guru who's made millions from his agency. But wait a minute, didn't he shut that down?
I'm shutting my agency down.
Right, so how does this agency play into the big picture here then? And why is he known as the agency guy if he's not even running that business model, and instead he's more of the e-learning / software guy? Was his agency even relevant to the big plan here, or is what he's teaching just a big scam and all a big fraud? I mean, after all, didn't you say that the agency was the easiest way to make $1 million per month?
Dare I say even the easiest business to make $1 million a year in profit, which is great, but that model isn't gonna make you a billionaire.
Okay, I see what's going on here. So Iman wanted to scale his business far beyond what he felt IAG Media, or his marketing agency, could do. So he chose to shut down his agency and put more focus onto the business model that was really bringing him in the direction he wanted to go. He realized that his skills in running his marketing agency would simply just be a vehicle in his journey, but that particular vehicle couldn't get him to his final destination that he had in mind. But everyone just wants to know, is his course legit? Is he legit? Does he even make money from his agency anymore? Or is he just scamming people with false promises to make himself rich? Well, from what I can tell from my research, the dark truth is that Iman's not a fraud. He's just a young guy who worked really hard building his skill set up and building an audience along the way. The truth behind his massive success isn't what he's teaching though. What he's teaching is simply his experience and his story to how he found his first success, which is valuable. But how he's making his money now is by teaching that method on YouTube and building a massive audience, and then leading that audience to his paid courses where he can further teach them and ultimately sell them on his paid software that he owns.
That's
how you made the money.
that's the engine.
And although he's not teaching what he actually does to make his money, this is where we can steal from his secret strategy that he doesn't talk about. So here are the 3 steps to Iman's secret formula to his success. Step 1 is building an audience in a high value niche. In Iman's case, he chose an educational YouTube channel teaching how to make money through social media marketing agencies. Step 2 is to create a digital product that solves that audience's biggest problem. In Iman's case, he created a course that teaches how he built a 6-figure social media marketing agency. And step 3 is attaching some sort of a software or an affiliate offer to that digital product. Now, before you run off and think that this isn't for you, you actually don't need a huge course or a fancy software in order to take advantage of this genius strategy that Iman's using. Here are some examples of using this method on a smaller scale, but that can still find you some pretty great success. Let's say you're a web designer and you make content around how to make websites. Well, you could sell website templates or WordPress templates as a digital product and then provide hosting plans as an affiliate offer that you partner with your website templates. This could be something like Hostinger or HostGator, which both offer very good affiliate programs whenever people sign up for hosting using your affiliate link. Or let's say you're in the marketing niche and you make content about email marketing. Maybe you want to provide email copywriting swipe files or email templates that people can easily just copy and paste into their email marketing softwares. Now, the affiliate offer or software that you would pair with this would be clearly the email marketing software that you need in order to actually send out these emails. Something like ConvertKit that has a really nice affiliate program that could really increase your income when it comes to selling these email templates along with the software. You know, this is kind of funny. It makes me think of that old saying, those who can't do, teach.
And those that can't teach, teach gym.
But the truth nowadays with e-learning is that those who teach are actually the winners. The key for most creators though is that you have to have done in the past in order to be able to teach. So instead of those who can't do teach, it's more like those who have done teach and end up making a lot of money from doing so. So keep this in mind to truly mimic any YouTuber's success. You must do as they do and not as they teach.